Hey guys, it's Mr. Rise with the answers. I once again want to apologize to West. My power went out and I couldn't do your live lesson. I apologize for that. So for number one, we are going to be looking at a table. So the table shows that, let me get this snipped a little bit before. So the table shows the linear relationship of a water level in a tank and time. So you want to enter the rate of change, enter the rate of change. You want to enter the rate of change of the water level in feet per hour. So when we have a table, we want to really work on the change of x and the change of y. So, and the answer is going to be, so that's going to be the slope is equal to the change in y over the change in x. And that's going to be in the case. So we just look at here. We can just figure it out right here. We can see the change in x is 2. The change in y is 10. So it's going to be 10 over 2 or just 5. 10 over 2 or just 5. Okay. Now for number 2, a triangle with a base of 10 units and a height of 6 units reflected across the y-axis. Select the statement that accurately compares the two figures. So I'm going to read all the statements and then we'll discuss which one is the correct one. The reflected figure has an area that is exactly the same as the original figure. The reflected figure has an area that is twice the area of the original figure. The reflected figure has an area that is half the area of the original figure. Not information is given to compare the figure's area. Okay. So it's been a reflection. Reflections don't change the size of the shape. So if the size of the shape didn't change, the area didn't change. So they would be exactly the same. So that would result in A. The reflected figure of that has an area of the exact same as the original figure. And then for number 3, I noticed there's a mistake. I think if we were to solve it, so divide this by 2, let's copy and paste it. Actually, we'll do it the long way. You guys can type it out. So if I'm going to do this one, so we're going to do this one. So that's divided by 2. Divided by 2. So we're going to multiply by 2 on both sides. And so that's going to cross out. So you're going to have 14x minus 2 is equal to 20x minus 20. And then from here, we got to do a balance move. So the balance move from here would be, you could do many different things. You can add the 2 to both sides. You can subtract the 14 to both sides. You can add the 20 to both sides. I'm going to add the 20 to both sides. So 14x plus 0 is 14x. Minus 2 plus 20 is 18. Then minus 20x. Okay, so subtract the 14x. Subtract 14x, so you're going to be, that's going to cancel out. It's going to be 18 equals 6x. And then from there, we got to figure out which one is it. And I think it's wrong, to be honest. So I feel like there should be like an E. It should be 18 equals 6x. Yeah, so there's some mistake on this one. So sorry about that. And then if you want to solve the problem, you just finish it off by dividing by 6. So 3 equals x. Okay. Okay, going down. A leaf falls 18 feet from a branch to the ground at a rate of 5 feet every 2 seconds. Determine whether each statement about the leaf is true. Select true or false for each statement. The initial height of the leaf is 18. So if it starts 18 feet, or the branch is 18 feet in the air, its initial height would be 18. Okay. The leaf falls at a rate of 2 foot every 1 second. So let's think about that for a second. 2 feet, two fifths of a foot every 1 second. So it's 5 feet every 2 seconds. Let me right. So if it's 5 feet every 2 seconds, then you divide that by half. It should be 2 feet every 1 second. So that is wrong, because 2/5 is not 2.5. So it'd be false. So now next one, the leaf is 3 feet above the ground after 6 seconds. So let's think about that for a second. So it starts at 18 and it goes down 5 every 2 seconds. So at 2 seconds, it goes down 5 to 13. At 3 seconds, it goes down 5 to 8. At no, not at 3 seconds. At 4 seconds, it goes down to 8, and at 6 seconds, it goes down to 3. So at 6 seconds is 3 feet above the ground. That sounds good. That's true, right? Because you subtract 5 every 2 seconds, and then so at 6 seconds, subtracting 5 every 2 seconds is put you at 3, which is the right answer. Okay, for the number 4, select true or false for each statement about the sequences of transformation that can verify this triangle ABC is congruent to triangle A prime B prime. Type in X in the correct square. So let's see. So triangle ABC is reflected across y-axis followed by reflection across the y-axis. So let me snip this so we can kind of draw it out a little bit. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Okay, there it goes. So the triangle ABC is reflected across the y-axis. So if it's reflected, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it kind of look like this, I think, if it's reflected, right? And then if it's reflected down, it goes there, right? So that'd be true. Triangle ABC reflected across the x-axis, followed by reflection across the y-axis. So that would look like that, and then that goes to there. That would be true. The triangle ABC is reflected across the y-axis, so it'll be right here, and then it goes down 6 units. So it would look like this. So that would be false, right? Because that would be like that. Okay, so one more question. Lewis says the equation below has no solution. Glenn, let's bring this down to a little bit so we have more space. You could always do that, like make a new page if you need to add space to work on. So Lewis says the equation below has no solution. Glenn suggests there's infinitely many solutions. Who do you agree with? Let's see. So you got to solve the equation first to determine what kind of solution you have. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to solve. So you're going to simplify. So there's a 5x and minus x here. That's going to be 2x plus 1 equals 2x minus 2. And then you're going to, you can subtract the 2x on both sides. Subtract the 2x on both sides. And then you're left with plus 1 equals, so it's going to be just 1. You don't have to put plus 1. It's going to be 1 equals negative 2, which is a false answer. So therefore, there isn't a solution. There isn't a solution. And that would be, yeah. So if you get like 1 equals 1, that would be infinitely many. But in this case, 1 equals negative 2 is a false answer. So there's no solution for this equation. Okay, then guys, make sure that you guys are checking your answer. Use a different color, check your answer. And I expect you guys to be submitting your work every day. Okay, have a good day. Let me cancel this out.